Yeah.
ஒரு நிமிஷம் வீடியோ கொஞ்சம் உட்காருங்க விஷுவல்ஸ் எடுக்கும் பிரவீன் உட்காருமா லோகேஷ் உட்காரு உட்காருமா உட்காரு பிரவீன் உட்காருமா என்ன என்ன உட்காருமா என்ன கொஞ்சம் பிரவீன் போடும் கேமரா கீழே ஓகேமா ஓகே.
Thank you, everyone. If you can please take your seat. I would now request Mr. Vijay Shankar, Vice President Ficci and Chairman the Sanmar Group, to come and felicitate the Deputy CM with the Green Certificate. On behalf of Ficci and the esteemed dignitaries on the stage, we are privileged to present this Green Certificate to the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister in recognition of 10 trees being planted in your name. Can we give a round of applause, please? Sir, at Ficci, we uphold the tree planting tradition as a commitment to sustainability and environmental responsibility. This initiative reflects our collective dedication to a greener future. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Ficci, a heartfelt welcome to all our esteemed dignitaries and distinguished guests to the Media and Entertainment Business Conclave 2025. South Connect. This event is very, very special as we kickstart the Silver Jubilee of Ficci Frames, the largest and most esteemed global event for the media and entertainment sector. This gathering is a celebration of creativity, innovation and collaboration in India's dynamic and entertaining media sector. Tamil Nadu, with its rich cinematic heritage and thriving entertainment ecosystem. It also provides the perfect backdrop for the momentous occasion. Let's welcome all the guests with a round of applause, please. Moving forward, I would love to invite Mr. Kevin Vass, Chairman, Ficci Media and Entertainment Committee and CEO of the GeoStar. Mr. Vass, who brings a wealth of experience and vision to the Indian M&E fraternity. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Vass as he addresses the gathering.
Kalai Vandakam. A warm welcome to all of you to the Ficci Media and Entertainment Business Conclave. This year marks the 25th anniversary of Ficci Frames. The event for me feels like a homecoming, as my journey at Star TV began with leading business across South India back in 2016. Having closely worked in these markets, I take great pride in witnessing the evolution of the media business in the South, from regional to national and now to a global stage. The theme of transcending boundaries is central to our industry's growth. And who better exemplifies this than Mr. Kamal Hassan? He set the stage decades ago with films like Mundram Pirai, which we all know fondly as Sadma in Hindi. Even Apu Raja and Chachi 420, which continue to remain cult classics. His work has long been a testament to breaking boundaries and achieving universal appeal. In over 20 years, the scale of this transition has grown tremendously, making a proud achievement for the media and entertainment sector. The post-pandemic revival of the box office was driven by the South, with iconic films like RRR, KGF 2, and Kantara captivating audiences across India and beyond, collectively grossing hundreds of crores. We also witnessed Tamil cinema redefine storytelling with Kalki's Ponniyin Selvan and Vikram, which stars the legendary Kamal Hassan, proving the regional influence on Indian cinema. This trend is only continued in 2024, with the pan-Indian sensation Pushpa 2, whose dubbed in Hindi version alone accounted for at least an impressive 20% of all Hindi box office collections. Recent movies like Mandela, Kadiya Si Vivasi, and Sarpata Parambarai are some of the examples of rich, compelling storytelling that has struck a chord with me. The Deputy Chief Minister, Udayana Stalin, is no stranger to such impactful cinema, having not only produced but also acted in a few himself. Getting onto the international scene, the recent international accolades from the South Indian content are a matter of national pride, including RRR's historic win at the 95th Academy Awards in 2023, Payal Kapadia's All We Can Imagine as Light, sweeping multiple international film festivals, and Kannada's short film, Sunflowers, were the first ones to know, winning the Lasinef Award for the Best Short Film at the 2024 Cannes Film Festival. Television has been expanding the reach of South Indian films with channels like Star Gold, Color Cineplex, and Setmax, helping popularize these movies, the South movies. Films like Iga, Ragada and Teri, along with superstars Vijay, Allu Arjun and Surya, became household names due to the extensive reach and dedication exhibited by these TV broadcasters. On to television. Television remains a dominant medium in the M&E sector, commanding over 30% of the total M&E market. Its evolution, driven by consumer preferences and technological advancements, has solidified its influence. This is particularly evident in the southern states. Where local language and content thrive. The success of southern storytelling highlights the collaboration of local teams, talent, and producers whose collaboration facilitates the travelability of content from South to national audiences. For instance, one of the leading shows on Star Plus is a remake of a Tamil show, Sirigida Sai. Similarly, reality formats have transcended language barriers. Big Boss, originally an Hindi adaptation of Big Brother, now thrives in multiple regional languages, driving viewership and delivering strong returns to advertisers. Even brands in this country, in the South, brands that started as regional advertisers have expanded into national campaigns, growing the media and media investments exponentially. While many of us believe that younger audiences are moving away from television, it continues to see a strong youth engagement in India. Unlike Western trends, India's TV landscape is unique, as television remains affordable, accessible, and deeply embedded in households. While digital is growing at a rapid pace, television remains a trusted source of entertainment, news, and cultural connection. I firmly believe India is an and market, not or. By fostering the coexistence of TV and digital, we can unlock growth, creativity, and new opportunities in India media industry. In digital, social media has redefined the way audiences engage with audio-video media, be it reviews, cut scenes that go viral, and trending songs that we enjoy. We will hear more about this today from Sandhya, who's on the dais, and over the next 2 days from different participants. A key challenge ensuring content creators and platforms is to maintain a balance between creative freedom and respect and between the creative freedom between the creative and the respect for the social fabric of this country, as crossing this line can lead to negative viewers' experience and also pose risk for advertisers. As we look ahead, the India M&E industry is at a critical inflection point, ready to take on the global stage. A step in this direction is the upcoming Waves Forum, led by Mr. Sanjay Jaju, under the supervision of our Honorable Prime Minister, an elite advisory board which will further drive innovation and growth. Lastly, I'd like to thank all of you, and I look forward to 2 days of engaging discussions, collaborations, and leading to innovations in this market and the whole of India. Thank you.
Romba Nandri, Mr. Vas, for setting the tone for today's deliberations. And now we invite an industry leader whose expertise in digital transformation and technology-driven content innovation has been a driving force for the sector. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Sandhya Devanathan, Co-Chair, Ficci Media and Entertainment Committee and VP and Country Head, India Meta, to deliver the industry address.
Vanakkam, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Thiru Udayanidhi Stalin, Thiru Kamal Hassan, Mr. Kevin Vaz, Mr. Vijay Shankar, Dr. G.S.K. Velu, Murli Ramaswamy, Mr. Murli Ramaswamy, Mr. Ravi, Mr. Narsimulu, my colleague on the co-chair on Ficci Media and Entertainment Committee, Arjun Noar, and distinguished guests. I'm really privileged to be speaking here today in front of all of you, such eminent personalities of South India and the Tamil cinema, entertainment and media industry. And I think as we heard Kevin talk about this, your contribution is not just to the media and entertainment industry, but to the Indian economy to surge ahead. So with that, can we put up the slides, please? I think there's some slides. I'm sorry, technical faults. We can't not have them in a session. Yeah. Okay, I should have started with this. I always like to start with this slide because India is expected to become an 8 trillion economy by 2030. 1 trillion of that is actually going to be powered by digital. Southern states have a big role to play. So if you look at the slide, it talks about 35% of the contribution to GDP coming from southern states. And coming closer home, that digital economy that we're talking about, that 1 trillion, that contribution, southern states are also the hub for startups, for AI, for IT, ITES, and software exports. And you see that stat, 84% of all the space leased to GCC centers were done right here in the southern states. So not surprisingly, one of the things that we've been seeing is southern states have a very significant impact on the 800 million plus internet user base. And you are leaders in internet penetration and adoption. A big chunk of those users, we see them consuming digital content, OTT, and cinemas on their mobile devices, sharing their favorite content on social media platforms such as ours and messaging apps such as ours, even as we speak right now. So there's some trends that we're seeing with this 1 trillion digital economy because that'll have a pretty big, helping hand from the media industry itself in getting us to our goal of 1 trillion. All of us in the room will have a role to play. So there are 4 clear trends that we see emerging. One, we're seeing the convergence of viewing to digital platforms. Kevin talked about the but we do see mobile devices as well as an important form factor for content viewing. The second, and this cannot be understated, and it's thanks to all of you in the room as well, regional content is emerging in its prominence. We're seeing tier 2 and tier 3 cities in India, users from those cities eager to consume content and participate in its creation, and all of that is happening in regional languages. Indian content is now beginning to go global, be it Natu Natu winning the Oscars, but the more we saw that also play out in virality on our platform on Instagram. It's whether you're reaching the Indian community outside or whether you're reaching a brand new consumer market for our content across cultures. This is a huge opportunity and a trend that we see. Lastly, we're seeing new content models in media emerging. We saw Pocket FM and Cuckoo FM start off with their short video format businesses, audio short format businesses, and they've gone global in just a very short period of time. So they founded in India and going global. And I'd like to say that South Indian cinema is shaping perceptions here. It's evolved very significantly over the years. You drive innovative storytelling, you use technology to your advantage, and there's a lot of strategic marketing that happens here. Kevin talked about the numbers, but South Indian cinema matched Bollywood in box office revenue and popularity in 2024. South Indian cinema not just dominates now Indian cinema, but soon will be shaping perceptions of Indian culture the world over. So there are learnings here on what factors drive this success, but I do believe that technological innovation has a big role to play. And with that, I do want to talk about one technology that I think would be, which is very close to our hearts at Meta, which we think will be the biggest technological revolution our generation will witness. And again, no summit can be complete without talking about AI, so I'm doing that first. Artificial intelligence is the foundation of everything that we build at Meta and is core to our mission. Our mission has been about the future of enabling the future of human connections and enabling the technology that makes it all possible. So Mark, our CEO, has talked about it. We're on a journey to artificial general intelligence, and we think AI will get us close to human capabilities and beyond. Even as we speak, Meta AI, which we launched mid last year, is the world's most used AI assistant in the world and has 700 million active monthly users. And Indian users are one of the largest consumers of Meta AI. We're also working to bring a multimodal reality for us that's powered by AI. So when you ask your AI glasses or Meta Ray-Bans, hey Meta, what am I looking at? More often than not, it'll give you a great answer, and that's AI in the metaverse working for you. We do see at Meta ourselves as a catalyst for the media ecosystem. With our open source Llama tools, we allow Gen AI creative tools and models to be, to help the movie industry. We also think, models that we've released, like the Meta Movie Gen, where simple text inputs can produce custom videos, you can edit existing videos, you can produce sounds, can be a good aid and can help transform the industry. But there are other areas as well where AI can be an assistant and a support to the media and entertainment industry, be it script writing, creating ultra-realistic visuals and audio effects, enabling language localization, the list goes on and on. So we are partnering now with production houses to launch movies that are powered by Meta products, such as Blockbuster with Meta. We are leveraging creators to create buzz for movies that are being released. We've also collaborated on innovative WhatsApp chatbot journeys to drive engagements. Kevin talked about the and I want to reinforce that. We think we can use digital platforms to be a powerful tool and an aid to aid offline movie experiences, getting people interested in a movie, being in that movie hall. We're also powering the global reach of many India-based content providers to be discovered by users across the world. As a catalyst, we want to bring the power of our apps and our ecosystems to enable growth for the sector overall, and especially, close to my heart, to the South Indian movie industry and entertainment industry. So as I conclude my address today, I want to reiterate, we live in really exciting times, especially for all of us in India, where our industry has the immense potential to accelerate the country ahead. It will only be possible if all of us collectively recognize these opportunities and leverage the power of technology. And I really think this will mean that we blend tradition with innovation and ensure sustained growth and our continued global relevance. So the future is really bright. I'm excited to be part of it with all of you. So Romba Nandri, Vanakkam.
Thank you, Ms. Devanathan, for those inspiring insights in the golden age where AI and Meta is taking over. Thank you so much. And now we invite a dynamic leader who has been at the forefront of the media and entertainment industry, driving innovation, and shaping the future of content in India and South Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Ajay Nohar, Co-Chair Ficci, M&E Committee and Senior Vice President, Country General Manager, India and South Asia, Warner Brothers, Discovery for the Industry Address. Welcome you, sir. Please give him a round of applause.
Thank you. Honorable Shri Udayana Stalin, Shri Kamal Hassan ji, my fellow members on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. Being here at Ficci MEBC South Connect is an absolute privilege to be surrounded by passionate creators, industry leaders, and forward thinkers who are shaping the future of India's media and entertainment ecosystem. As co-chair of Ficci's Media and Entertainment Board, I've had the privilege of witnessing firsthand the evolution of India's content ecosystem and how all participants are rewriting the rules of global storytelling. Indian stories are no longer confined by geography, language, or platform. We are creating stories and content that not only resonate across diverse audiences, but are also capturing global imagination. Look at Payal Kapadia's, as Kevin mentioned, All We Imagine as Light. It was for the first time in 30 years that a movie was contending for the Palme d'Or at Cannes. Or the rapper Hanuman Kind, whose electrifying music is transcending borders and redefining the Indian hip-hop scene. These are not exceptions. Rather, they are proof points that reinforce the immense global appetite and appreciation for authentic, profound, local narratives. As India continues to grow, to be a voracious consumer of content, and as Sandhya testified, for Meta, as for YouTube, we have the maximum number of consumption and MAUs. It is time we also became a prominent exporter of content. We are increasingly seeing Indian series and movies break through internationally. It's time to give them more. It's time we compete with best-in-class global productions on long-format storytelling, world-class production values, and thoughtful world building. But before we look at global audiences, we need to appreciate the shifts that are happening domestically. No longer are Hindi series jostling for space and attention against regional titles. They are now doing so against Korean dramas, Japanese anime, and Scandinavian thrillers. The shifts are perceptible within the bastions of Indian cinema as well, whether it is Malayalam cinema's nuanced storytelling, Tamil and Telugu industries pushing forward the scale and spectacle of cinematic experiences, or Kannada cinema's bold experimentation. Regional content in movies is thriving like never before. It is therefore not surprising, as was just mentioned, that Bollywood, which hitherto had a dominant 44% share of the Indian box office, has conceded that leadership position to Southern cinema, which collectively is now at almost 50%. Our development as a media and entertainment powerhouse should also include measures that catalyze and seed deep expertise across the M&E value chain. This requires making requisite investments that will develop expertise in content ideation and production, creating exceptional post-production capabilities, and building world-class distribution and monetization platforms. At Warner Brothers Discovery, we have been in the country for almost 90 years now. And as we continue to grow, we continue to invest in this regard. We recognize that the future of entertainment depends on how well we make the most, not just of creative storytelling, but of technology, talent, and of course, storytelling craft to stay ahead on the global scene. The south of India is emerging as a pivotal hub for talent in the M&E industry. We have invested significantly and intentionally on our technology hubs in Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Pune that are developing enterprise AI capabilities, focusing on reliability and runtime engineering, and are spearheading our global video advertising technologies. For the Indian M&E ecosystem to flourish and evolve across this value chain, it is also imperative we forge alliances between industry and academia. The blending of traditional studios, digital platforms, independent creators, and technology enablers is spawning new models of storytelling. It needs to be encouraged. Co-productions with international studios, strategic partnerships with global networks, and investment in grassroots talent is the way forward and are crucial for us to emerge as a dominant force in global storytelling. To my fellow industry leaders, let's collaborate to ensure Indian stories and storytellers shine globally. To the creators in the room, your voice, your vision, and your narratives have the power to shape perception and inspire the world. And to the audience, keep celebrating content in all its form, because your choices are shaping the future of storytelling. India's time is now. Let's make the world listen. Let's make the world watch. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Arjun, for that inspiring insights that we got from you. Next, we have the honor of hearing from a distinguished business leader whose contribution to economic and industrial growth have been remarkable. I now welcome Mr. Vijay Shankar, Vice President, Ficci and Chairman, the Sanmar Group, to deliver the special address. Can we have a round of applause for him, please?
Vanakkam, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Sri Stalin, Sri Kamal Hassan, esteemed dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a privilege to join you at the Media and Entertainment Business Conclave 2025, a platform bringing together visionaries shaping South India's and India's creative economy. Tamil Nadu, with its rich cinematic heritage, stands at the heart of India's cultural and entertainment narrative, making it the perfect backdrop for this conversation on the future of our industry. Unlike the other dignitaries on the dais, each of whom has tremendous experience and stature in this industry, I am from a traditional manufacturing industry, and the reason I'm here is as the Vice President of Ficci. And I just want to point out that Ficci is the leading chamber as far as trying to bridge policy making, the needs and aspirations of a fast-growing country like ours, and what ultimately comes out as a regulation. I think it's, even as an outsider, it is very apparent that this is an industry that is going to increasingly be dependent on more and more regulators, and collaboration amongst policymakers, content creators, and technology innovators will be key. Global appetite, as was explained by my colleagues on the dais, for Indian content or South Indian content has never been stronger. But however, there are challenges as there is increasing regulation in these areas. Ficci has quietly but seriously worked very hard on trying to shape policy in a manner that enables the growth of this vibrant industry. Sri Stalin, the current Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, has been a driving force in our state's politics, particularly in the realm of youth welfare and sports development. His dedication to the betterment of Tamil Nadu is truly commendable. In fact, even today morning as we were waiting to come on stage, I could see him hard at work. As a politician, he has been instrumental in implementing various initiatives. Again, I have seen firsthand in how he has striven to make Tamil Nadu the forefront of attracting youth. The way he has brought a WTA tennis tournament to Chennai, the World Chess Olympiad. Apart from bringing robotics sewage cleaners on the other end in his constituency, his diverse but very apt ways of trying to showcase our state and the importance it plays to the rest of the country is unique. On the other hand, Sri Kamal Hassan, a man who needs no introduction, and with a career spanning 5 decades, he has left an indelible mark on our industry. As we discuss the intersection of politics and media, it is essential to recognize the role that both Mr. Stalin and Mr. Kamal Hassan have played in shaping public discourse. Through their respective platforms, they have been able to engage with the masses, spark important conversations, and inspire change. As we move forward, it is crucial that we prioritize fact-based reporting and constructive dialogue. There will always be many views, but I think in these two gentlemen, we have seen how you can arrive at a constructive compromise and a solution and a way forward. On behalf of Ficci, we are extremely grateful to both Mr. Velu for organizing this, and equally importantly, thanks Sri Kamal Hassan for assuming the role of chair of Ficci's South Media and Entertainment Committee. So it's a real honor, sir. Under his visionary leadership, we look forward to deeper collaborations, fostering innovation, and expanding South India's global influence. Once again, sir, thank you, and thanks Sri Stalin and all our dignitaries here for coming here and making and being part of us of this event in Chennai. Thank you.
Thank you, Shankar sir, for the valuable thoughts, though it's all in English, but thank you so much. And now we request Ms. Tanu Banerjee, Partner Khaitan, for the report launch of Ficci Legal Primer Frame and Frameworks. And I request all the dignitaries to please just stand up for a photo op. Thank you so much. The comprehensive guide will serve as a key reference for industry professionals navigating the evolving legal landscape of media and entertainment. This will be available online, so please get your copy online. Photographers, please sit so the videographers can take picture. Thank you. Please take 1 second. Photographers, please sit. Let the videographers take the shot. Done? Thank you. Can we please give a round of applause for the launch? Thank you, Tanu. Now may I request Mr. Ravi Kotarkara to just share few lines. Ravi sir, will avoid? Okay. So let's do this later. The moment has finally come. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have the privilege of hearing from an icon of the Indian cinema, an actor, filmmaker and visionary who has left an indelible mark on the industry. His contributions to storytelling and cinematic excellence have inspired generations. Please join me in welcoming Sri Kamal Hassan sir, legendary actor, filmmaker, chief mentor, media and entertainment business conclave, for his special address. We welcome you, sir.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். மாண்புமிகு துணை முதலமைச்சர் உதயநிதி ஸ்டாலின் அவர்களே, now I will address all of you so that you can understand me. Mr. Kevin Vaz, CEO, Entertainment Business, GeoStar. Kevin ji, we've been working together for the past 7 years, and we are again together here. We've not been seeing each other for nearly a year now, but that's the only gap between us. But we've been continuously working for 7 years together. So I'm aware of the value this stage carries, how august the stage is. I am privileged to be in this MEBC meeting once again. I've been an ardent fan. I've been there, I've been here. They even gave me a chair to sit on. But I have been an ardent fan of cinema to begin with, and anything that empowers cinema, I automatically become a fan of. And that's why I'm part of Ficci. There's one more very important reason why I'm part of Ficci. Ficci was started by Barrister Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi ji. He had the vision nearly 100 years before to facilitate the path India would take in any business. And we walked that path, and here we are today on this dais talking of another inflicting point. I'm so happy that I'm addressing this in this dais where there are ears which has the power to implement the ideas, the requests, and the suggestions that we could give from a congregation like this. Storytelling has been part of human history. We love telling stories. And you can see that from the time we had no tools at all, like the caves, and to now where we have tools and we are imagining further tools coming up ahead. Today, we are at a very important inflection point. It is almost similar to the time when movies started talking. Now, with AI coming in, there is a possibility that this art medium will be highly democratized. And I'm looking forward to that. And there's been proof that the newer technology need not bring ruin to the existing industry. There was trepidation when OTT platforms came in. I was probably the earliest to recognize the potential of that platform, and it took some convincing, but now we all stand as a team convinced that we have found another revenue model for this industry. Likewise, there's going to be another shift, a paradigm shift. With the OTT, the audience have clearly indicated their preference. They are language agnostic. And they don't look at parochial borders anymore. The only thing they are concerned about is the price sensitivity. That's all they're worried about, but even the platforms don't deter them from enjoying the entertainment. We were ahead of even sports, maybe 50 years back, but we were complacent and sports took over. Now, it's time that we also reach our potential. We need not compete, but we can collaborate. The economic and cultural impact that movies can create is very important. I would have said the same thing even if I'd been a scholar outside of this industry. What we know of America from India is not only through the inside the murals of universities and colleges. Extramural education comes from cinema. And what all we know about America, the valor, the fashion, everything comes from Hollywood Cinema. Hollywood Cinema has been an ambassador for the US Army, soft drinks, F&B, whatever it is, they have been the ambassadors. Likewise, Indian cinema can become the true ambassadors of Indian culture, people, and for which we'll have to redo what our forefathers did in a miniature fashion into one industry called cinema industry. We knit the country together. We were princely states and we made it into a democracy. And likewise, the time has come when we have to integrate the country together and not just look at parochial borders, but the total economic growth of this film industry. I now have started seeing the Indian film industry as my film industry. I belong to it. If I had not acted in Ek Duje Ke Liye at all, I would still say that today, because those were the beginnings, but today all language differences have merged together and we have become entertainment. I was so happy to realize Malayalam stars spoken of in Bihar, Gujarat, which was not the case at all. So technology can empower our film industry like that. And another point which we didn't, in all our humility, we thought we can contain ourselves. We have 1 billion audience, so it's enough if we are an industry which caters to a dormant, captive audience that we have. Yes, but we can go further. We can copy the Americans. Why? We can even copy our Korean brothers who have taken it upon themselves. The government has taken it upon themselves to create their Korean cinema as the ambassadors for Korea itself. And we want to become that for India. And for which the government, all governments, state and center, should facilitate this industry to make India stronger. And we can learn from global examples. Before McDonald's or Coke came into India, it came in as moving images. So that was the first billboard for those products. We can similarly sell our cars, our sports, our stars, our culture, everything, because it is a very interesting thousands of year old culture which the world will lap up in their thirst for knowledge. And it's not just Googling, it will be immersing oneself into this, and we can do it. That's where storytelling comes. We need a long-term vision for Indian cinema, for which the government, both the state and the center, will have to come up with regulations to not contain emerging technologies, but include emerging technologies without it impeding the existing market. The existing market will automatically grow, learn, and educate itself. And one chagrin that I've been constantly voicing for 25 years has been that our industry, which includes me also, we have forgotten to invest in research and development. It happens on a highly technicalized part of the industry, but there are other industries which are not about machines. And Pune Film Institute and many other film institutes which have risen in the past few decades, they only supply the top 12 or 14 echelons in a filmmaking community. I have been requesting my industry, the consecutive governments, to create ITI for workers in cinema, because the top 12, that includes the movie stars, the star directors, star DOPs, all of them, they'll amount to about 12 or 14 members. The rest of the 200 you see on the set are skilled technicians with not many places to learn from. So we must create that facility. Skill development is the true independence movement for cinema. If we really have to move forward, it is like the independence movement for the country. For cinema, educating ourselves would give us more independence. And we should also research about what are the preferences of the audience and make minor adjustments that will help the economy of the film industry. And focus on talent development. People always say, where did you learn from? You're doing well, so where did you learn from? I did. I had an institution who was also my mentor, Mr. K. Balachandra. I worked 36 films with that gentleman. And that is my learning school. Many actors would vouch for that in the Tamil film industry and Telugu film industry also. We're not talking about just stars. We're talking about talented actors. And now we have people like Mr. Ilayaraja, Mr. Rahman. They're all imparting now. And that should happen in all sectors of the film industry. That is my request, first as a film buff and then as a working technician and artist in the film industry. And I'm very sure we need not get scared like we were worried about OTT. We need not get worried about artificial intelligence. And we will try to include it and to safeguard our rights. We'll request the government to make not only copyright but other regulations which will facilitate the existing and the forthcoming technologies. Now there is another selfish moment that I'm using the stage for, because our Deputy CM is here. I think this government has been very kindly lending its ears to suggestions. And if they are good, they've been quick to snatch it up and implement it. So once again, with that precedent, I embolden myself to put a request in front of you on behalf of my brethren. We need to relook and reform the state entertainment tax on cinema. I don't have to go into the nitty-gritties of how many percent, you know it. You're part of that also. You're part of that family also. So, you know where I'm going. We had a small discussion behind the stage as well. So this is a request that's coming from the industry. This double taxation is not only getting them worried. This applause is not for me. It's an applause of relief. It's an applause of relief in the hope something will happen with this request. So that is what I'd like to put forward to you, because cinema should be approachable for the young, the talented, and the unknown. The unknown faces should be bold enough to come into it, and doors should be open for them, for which economics is the only impediment that's stopping from smaller filmmakers. I want many more people like my guru, Mr. Balchandra, to sprout from the Tamil film industry, for which then many more students like me will also arise out of it. For that, we need to facilitate smaller cinemas and also cinema in general. This double taxation, if you remember, I was strongly against GST itself from the beginning. But now we have a double taxation. I might sort of ignore it and continue in this existing flow of success. But we know that this success in the industry is not a permanent status, not even stardom or fame. So to continue working in this industry like my doyens before did, it should facilitate, and the government is the greatest body we can look up to and ask something from. So here I have put it forward. I'm sure that that is the want of the industry from various sectors, and I have put it forward on their behalf. I don't need to do research in cinema. I was born into it. I grew up with it. The only thing I can remember is film studios. My childhood memories have been film studios. It'll continue to be so. So here I am putting forward in front of a dynamic, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, a request on behalf of the film industry, which will help the industry more and me a little, because they pay me well, so I can't complain. But the rest of the industry, only when it thrives can I survive. Any star for that matter. So I have put this forward in front of you, and I think of it as a great opportunity. I thank you, Ficci, for thinking of me as one among your family. The chair you give me or don't give me doesn't matter. I will always be part of Ficci. That is not only because of Gandhiji. That's because I am a fan of entertainment and good business. Thank you.
Thank you, Shri Kamal Hassan sir, for inspiring words and thought-provoking insights. We are very grateful. And now the time has come. We are honored to have with us a leader who has been passionate advocate for the creative industry and driving force in Tamil Nadu's media and entertainment sector. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Shri Udayana Stalin ji, Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Government of Tamil Nadu, to deliver the inaugural address.
Respected Kalagnani Ulaganayagan Thiru Kamal Hassan sir, respected Vijay Shankar, Vice President of Ficci and Chairman of Sanmar Group, Thiru Murali Ramasamy, President of Tamil Film Producers Council, Thiru Ravi Kotarakara, President, Film Federation of India, Thiru Kevin Vaz, Chairman of Ficci Media and Entertainment Committee and CEO of Entertainment GeoStar, Thiru Sandhya Devanathan, the co-chairperson, Ficci Media and Entertainment Committee, and the Vice President and Country Head of India at Meta, Thiru GSK Velu, Chairman of the Ficci Tamil Nadu State Council, and Chairman and Managing Director of a Trivitron group of companies, Thiru Arjun Nowar, the Country Head of Warner Brothers Discovery, Thiru M. Narasimhalu, President of the Karnataka Film Chamber of Commerce, dignitaries of the dais, dear representatives from the various film industries, press and media, good morning to all. அனைவருக்கும் இனிய காலை வணக்கம். I'm very happy to inaugurate this prestigious event, the Ficci Media and Entertainment Business Conclave South Connect 2025 today. Our Tamil Nadu government and our Dravida Munnetra Kazhagam have been closely associated with this Ficci for a very long time. I would like to recall that our leader and former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister, Dr. Kalaignar, had inaugurated the Ficci's Media and Entertainment Business Conclave in 2009. அதே போல இந்த மேடை எனக்கு முதல் மேடை அல்ல, புதிய மேடை அல்ல. 2023 ஆண்டு நடைபெற்ற Ficci Media and Entertainment Business Conclave South Connect நான் தொடங்கி வைக்கின்ற வாய்ப்பை பெற்றேன். இன்றைக்கு மீண்டும் அந்த வாய்ப்பை பெற்றிருக்கிறேன். அதற்கு மீண்டும் என்னுடைய Ficciவிற்கு என்னுடைய நன்றியை நான் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன். When it comes to the field of media and entertainment, Tamil Nadu has always been active and vibrant even before the independence. While other parts of the nation used entertainment mostly for fun and joy, our Dravidian movement had used it as a powerful tool to bring social change and social justice. பொழுதுபோக்கு மூலமாக சமூக சீர்திருத்த கருத்துக்களை எடுத்து சொன்ன இயக்கம் நம்முடைய திராவிட இயக்கம் மட்டும்தான். Our leaders, பேரறிஞர் அண்ணா and Dr. Kalaignar, had penned several revolutionary scripts that spread progressive ideologies to every corner of the state and the country. From 1952 until his last breath, Dr. Kalaignar worked tirelessly in the industry, using cinema to reform the society. குறிப்பாக முத்தமிழர் கலைஞர் அவர்கள் பராசக்தி அந்த படம் தமிழ் மட்டுமல்ல, தென்னிந்திய திரையுலகின் திசை வழியையே மாற்றி காட்டியது. The media and entertainment industry are undergoing major transformation today. New technology, changing consumer preferences, and the rise of the digital platforms are driving this change. With its rich culture and diverse audience, India is uniquely positioned to lead this shift and redefine global entertainment. 2009 ஆண்டு இதே போல ஒரு மாநாட்டில் கலைஞர் அவர்கள் பேசும்பொழுது குறிப்பிட்டார், My dream and vision is to make Tamil Nadu an entertainment epicenter என்று கூறினார். கலைஞர் அவர்கள் கூறிய அந்த லட்சியத்தை, கனவை நனவாக்க நம்முடைய மாண்பு முதலமைச்சர் அவர்கள் தொடர்ந்து பல்வேறு திட்டங்களை செயல்படுத்தியிருக்கிறார். அதற்கு சில உதாரணங்களை மட்டும் I would like to mention a few examples here. The government of Tamil Nadu remains committed to supporting the media and entertainment sector. A key initiative is the establishment of a state-of-the-art film city spreading across 152 acres in Chennai. This world-class facility will include advanced post-production studios, virtual production technologies, animation, VFX studios, LED walls, and even a 5-star hotel for the industry professionals. This project aims to foster innovation and creativity, making our state a major hub for media excellence. In 2010, during the time of Dr. Kalaignar, a 90 acres piece of land were allocated for a 99-year lease near Kelambakam for the members of the South Indian Film Workers Federation, Tamil Nadu Film Producers Council, South Indian Actors Association, Tamil Television Actors Association, and other such organizations for the construction of a multi-story residential building. According to the GO, the government order, the residential buildings were supposed to be completed within 3 years. However, the beneficiaries were unable to finish the construction, so the government order became invalid. In this context, the film industry associations requested our CM that the order be revoked. Understanding their situation, our Honorable Chief Minister has decided to revise the previous government order, making it possible to use the land now for construction of their residential buildings. I'm happy to inform you that the revised order was just issued just recently. Tamil Nadu is rapidly becoming a global hub for post-production, animation, gaming, AR, VR and VFX, driven by its skilled workforce, competitive costs and supportive policies. We welcome here international companies seeking top quality, creative and technical expertise. Our government is committed to working closely with the industry stakeholders to develop effective solutions that protect intellectual property, uphold ethical standards, and encourage creativity within a responsible framework. In conclusion, I want to reaffirm Tamil Nadu's commitment to nurturing and growing the media and entertainment sector. We recognize its immense potential, not just as a driver of economic growth and employment, but as a platform to showcase our rich cultural heritage to the world. Let us continue to collaborate, innovate, and shape a dynamic future for this thriving industry. இங்கே பேசும்போது உலகநாயகர் கமல் சார் பல்வேறு கோரிக்கைகளை அரசுக்கு வைத்தார். அதாவது நகராட்சி நிர்வாகத்தில் வசூலிக்கப்படுகின்ற லோக்கல் பாடி என்டர்டெயின்மெண்ட் டாக்ஸில் இருந்து எக்ஸம்ஷன் முழு வரி விலக்க வேண்டும் என்று இங்கே வேண்டுகோள் வைத்திருந்தார். உங்களுடைய கோரிக்கையுடைய முக்கியத்துவம் என்ன என்பது எனக்கு நன்றாக தெரியும். I know the importance of your request, sir. And I'm also sure sir knows how the whole procedure worked in the last years. உங்களுடைய கோரிக்கையை நம்முடைய முதலமைச்சருடைய கவனத்திற்கு நிச்சயம் நான் எடுத்து செல்வேன். இது பற்றி முழுமையாக ஒரு ஸ்டடி செஞ்சு ஆய்வு செஞ்சு சட்ட விதிகளை எல்லாம் ஆராய்ந்து நீங்கள் எல்லாம் மகிழ்கின்ற வகையில் நிச்சயம் ஒரு அறிவிப்பை வரும் சட்டமன்றத்திலே நம்முடைய முதலமைச்சர் அவர்கள் நிச்சயம் அறிவிப்பார்கள். அதற்கு நான் நிச்சயமாக உங்களுக்கு துணை நிற்பேன் என்ற உறுதியை இந்த நிகழ்ச்சியின் மூலம் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கின்றேன் சார். I give my word that our Chief Minister will definitely give a good announcement very soon, sir. I wish you all a thought-provoking and a successful Ficci Media and Entertainment Business Conclave, South Connect 2025. Thank you. Nandri. Vanakkam.
Thank you, Shri Udayanidhi Stalin, sir, for your insightful address and for gracing the event with your presence. We are truly honored. To formally conclude the inaugural session, I now invite Dr. G.S.K. Velu, Chairman, Ficci Tamil Nadu Council and Chairman and Managing Director, Trivitron Group of Companies, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning and vanakkam to everyone. What an extraordinary start to the Media and Entertainment Business Conclave South Connect. This inaugural session has truly set the stage for what promises to be 2 days of thought-provoking discussions, deep insights and new collaboration. முதலில் இந்த நிகழ்வை சிறப்பாக துவக்கி எங்கள் ஊடக மற்றும் பொழுதுபோக்கு துறைக்கு உறுதியான ஆதரவை வழங்கிய மாண்புமிகு தமிழ்நாடு துணை முதல்வர் திரு உதயநிதி ஸ்டாலின் அவர்களுக்கு எங்கள் மனமார்ந்த நன்றி. சினிமா என்பது வெறும் பொழுதுபோக்கு மட்டுமல்ல, அது ஒரு கலாச்சார புரட்சி. உங்கள் மேலாண்மை தமிழ் திரைப்படத்துறையை புதிய உயரங்களுக்கு கொண்டு செல்லும் உறுதியான அடிப்படை. நீங்கள் ஒரு நடிகராகவும் தயாரிப்பாளராகவும் தற்போது ஒரு சிறந்த பணப்பான்மையுள்ள தலைவராகவும் உங்கள் பயணத்தை அமைத்துள்ளீர்கள். Tamil has always been the cultural and creative powerhouse of India. And with your vision, we know that the industry will continue to thrive. தலைமகன் ஆதித்தர் பேர் எதுவென்றி இளையர்க்கு ஏமாப்பழி. A great leader is one who nurtures and uplifts the next generation. Sir, your unwavering support for Tamil cinema and the broader media and entertainment industry is a reflection of this profound wisdom. நாங்கள் உங்கள் வழிகாட்டுதலை ஆழமாக பாராட்டுகிறோம். A heartfelt thank you to our chief mentor, the legendary Sri Kamal Hassan. And we are very happy to have you as a chair for South India and Media and Entertainment Council, sir. And we are blessed to have your guidance and support. நீங்கள் ஒரு நடிகர் மட்டுமல்ல, நீங்கள் ஒரு சிந்தனையாளர். Over the decades, you have shaped Indian cinema, pushed creative boundaries and set global benchmarks. Whether it is breaking stereotypes or embracing cutting-edge filmmaking techniques, நீங்கள் தமிழ் சினிமாவை ஒரு உலகளாவிய உயரத்திற்கு கொண்டு சென்ற முன்னோடிகளில் ஒருவர். நீங்கள் எப்போதும் சினிமாவை ஒரு சாத்தியமான கலையாக மட்டுமல்லாக ஒரு சமூக மாற்றத்திற்கான கருவியாகவும் பார்வையிட்டுள்ளீர்கள். உங்கள் படைப்புகள் வெறும் வெற்றிகளை மட்டுமல்ல, எதிர்கால திரைத்துறைக்கு ஊக்கமும் வழிகாட்டுவதுமாக அமைந்துள்ளன.
South Indian cinema has always been a movement, not just an industry. The world is now witnessing the creative power of our cinema, from the grand spectacle of Bahubali to the electrifying action of RRR to the new intensity of Pushpa. We are proving that our stories are universal. Kantara showcased the cultural depth of Kannada cinema, while Malayalam films like Millan Murali in 2018 have redefined storytelling with their realism and creativity. More importantly, Bollywood and South Indian cinema are now working together to create global films. We are no longer separate industries. We are one Indian cinema with a common goal of taking our stories to the world. In India's